Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again to the channel. Welcome back to the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for another video. We are unboxing, well, I am back into the Transformers, guys. I thought I was out and they pulled me back in. Just under a year. Not even a full year. About 10 months. I was around at a couple shops and... well, you can see I got an Optimus Prime right here with the trailer. I actually scored him for $19.99 at Ollie's, which is a bargain discount place in different parts of the country. But today we're going to be unboxing Hot Rod Studio Series 86. I saw the deal on Optimus. I said, damn it, let me just grab him, And then I got this one at a Target for $19.99 as well. And I was like, screw it. Because I think I saw him on Amazon for like $51 or something. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I saw him on Amazon, and we're actually going to do a quick screen capture right here. Let me just... yeah, 51. See, right at the top there. Studio Series 86. $51.99 he's currently going for. Okay, I mean it is what it is. I mean these are the masterpiece ones. Those are definitely the higher ups. And just for giggles, let's just go to Google Transformers Hot Rod 86. So, let's just go to shopping right here. So you can see 32. If you can find him in a GameStop, or if you try going online, you probably won't find him. About 40 on eBay. 32 T-Force or TF Source. Amazon 52. I mean, that's pretty much going to be, you're ranging between probably 32, 33. You can get them at Hasbro Pulse for $29.99, but then you're dealing about another $8 in delivery plus your tax and shipping. I mean, it is what it is. Target still has Grimlock for about $44.99. I'm waiting to see if he goes down any further, but I jumped on him. I jumped on Hot Rod today, so there we are. Just something quick. So we're going to jump right on into him. Now, like with every other Transformers fan, as a kid, I actually saw the cartoon movie where, spoiler alert, Optimus dies. Of course, he dies in practically every full feature live-action film, almost. Now, what's really cool about these is, through other reviews, I know that this is a thing, you actually get a little display stand. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Of course, we get our papers, we get our box, we can pluck and file it if we want. We got very cool art right here. We got Hot Rod holding the Matrix. We got Hot Rod. A little further out, zoomed out image of him holding Matrix. We have him in vehicle mode. Him with his weapons at the ready, and him on the display stand. So there we go. So, we got our little instruction book. Instructions tells you how to transform. I'm going to put that right there, guys. Of course, we get our legal papers. Pluck and file them. And here's our little stand. Now, you can kind of put this out so this looks like the inside of Unicron, where Hot Rod uses the Matrix and becomes Rodimus Prime. Now, this is kind of cool if you're going to do it like on the display, but this is going to take up a lot of room on a shelf, obviously. Am I going to use this? Maybe, maybe not. I might just apply a little bit of tape here and here to hold the sides here and just have them standing right there. That's a little option I have to kind of conserve space on my shelves, because as you guys can see, my shelves are getting kind of full. I might have to actually add some more storage here, guys. I know, scary. So, we're going to jump right on into him. Now, here we go. Let's break off some plastic. When I say break off some plastic, I'm referring to those lovely little plastic ties that Hasbro loves to use. So there we go, there we go. Okay, do we have another one here? No, we don't. Oh, there is. There we go. We got him out. Now, you do get some accessories in here. Of course, we get the good old Autobot Matrix, if I can get it out. We get a very cool Autobot Matrix right here. You guys can see the close-up of that right there. And of course, it's translucent, so if you have a nice little light behind it, you can make it glow. Jeez, I made it sound like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We do have this little energy effect, which I believe pegs onto the Matrix. So we can get that light our darkest hour effect. Gotta play around with this to see how well it fits in there. But there we go, we get the... I gotta play around with it, guys. Because I believe it pegs in... Okay, there we go. I had it in the wrong way. At least I believe I had it in the wrong way. You get another little energy. I think this is a blast effect for his blasters. He gets 2 guns in here. Jeez, Hasbro. They had little plastic twist ties or little plastic holders for just about everything. We get some nice chrome painted blasters for Hot Rod, which is pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Let's see, do they connect together? No, they do not. Okay, so we have two different blasters for Hot Rod. Now, unlike previous ones, they've had ones in the past where they were able to kind of sync together. These, you don't get that option. Okay? So let's take a look at Hot Rod. So again, we get the Matrix right here. Energy effect. Matrix energy effect. There you go. It pegs into the back here. See? Pegs right into the back. There's a little slot here because you only see the crystal of the Matrix on one side. The other side, you got a bit of a cavity right there, guys. You can kind of see that right there. Show you guys right here. Bit of a cavity. So this just pegs right in. So there we are, we got our light, our darkest hour right there. As far as this goes, I believe this can peg into the blaster right there. Very cool effect. Wish they would have had another one that would peg onto here, but we only got just the one in here. Now the other effect that we get is a little Buzzsaw. Of course, there's a scene in Transformers the movie when Hot Rod, actually his hand retracts and that Buzzsaw comes right out. Let me see if we can recreate that. Does his hand come out? Okay. Yep, right here. We open this up. His hand can rotate around. so that we get this peg right here. And with a little bit of jiggery pokery, we get his Buzzsaw. And what's really cool is the mold on here, they actually included lines, so you can actually see as if it's spinning, which is pretty cool. So it gives that spinning look, which is actually a pretty good, pretty cool little element here. Now, this seems a little bit put together than Titan Return Hot Rod, and also the Power of the Primes Hot Rod. Power of the Primes, I should say, is a more Rodimus. Now, with this is pretty much a more of a refined version of the Titan Return Hot Rod mixed with a little bit of Power of the Primes. He feels a lot more stabler. I had the Titan Returns Hot Rod, and he felt like just the loosest piece of plastic you ever just saw. I like how they streamlined his little backpack here, his little chunky monkey right back here. They kind of streamlined him so he looks a little bit more proper now. The head sculpt on him is actually pretty good too. They definitely did a good job on Hot Rod here, and I like how they have his, his spoiler, his wing right there. I mean, just the overall look of him. This is screaming Transformers. This is screaming the 86 series. And I like how there's all these peg ports, which I know is a thing that they've been doing with the recent Transformers series, with Siege, and being able to peg parts onto him. So obviously, you could peg his blasters. If you wanted to, if you're just going to keep them on the shelf and you wanted to kind of store some of the items, you can actually use that in a way as storage. You really can't see his blaster, but oh, there they are. So it's a nice little thing that they have here. They have a bunch of pegs all over the place. So what do you say we just try and transform him right now, guys? What do you say? Okay. So we're gonna take the blade off of him. Let's see if I can transform him without reading the directions. Okay. That should be pretty interesting. Okay. Okay, so here we go. His body is contorting back. I may have to reach out for the directions on this one, guys. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to. Believe it or not, I'm gonna have to do that. I will be right back, guys. Okay, so there's definitely some craziness going on here. Okay, there we go. Oh, we even have a little welding feature right on him for when he's repairing cups, so that's kind of cool. And we can cover that right up. So right here we have his head folding in. I'm still going to try and figure out how we can get this fully transformed into his car mode. I'm going to have to pause you guys and I'll be back as soon as we have it worked out. Okay guys, that was an ordeal. What do I mean by that? Well, you'll see in a second. Now, when I first saw these, I said, oh, they look like they're going to be another repaint or another iteration of the Titan Returns. In scale, pretty much, but transformation, it's a lot more tougher. And I will say the look is definitely extremely better. I did have to go through the instructions. Here is Hot Rod. He rolls like he should. We have some slots on here if you want to do his blasters. The fins of the guns actually are what you're going to use to peg. I'm not a real big fan of that because then we get these little red pegs right here, as you can see right there. But let's take the guns. I mean, the guns look really good here, as you guys can see. Be careful when you're taking the guns off because that'll bring the hood up. Is this perfectly seamless? Not quite. But this is much sturdier, much more put together than the Titan Returns Hot Rod. And the look of this, I mean, this looks just like the cartoon. If it looks like cartoon Hot Rod, this looks like the movie Hot Rod. And I like how they got the pipes to perfectly seamlessly connect right here. There are some peg holes and grooves here, but that's for effect. The underside, it's much more cleaner. And we're not using the front top for his chest, so this gives the robot and the car their screen accurate looks. Okay? How this looks right here, this is spot on. I mean, how sleek and how conform that is. That's exactly how he looked in the cartoon. The paint on here is epic. There you go. Autobot symbols nice and clear. You can actually see Hot Rod's head in the driver's seat. Where else would he be? Now there are some extra slots up here which was also present on the Titan Returns. So if you want to, you can actually, let's see if we can peg his guns into those slots right there. I'm gonna try. And I'm going to fail. They are not letting me peg up there, only up front. So there is that. He does move. He rolls nicely, which is really great. I mean, on here, I mean, you can kind of go with the assumption that these are, you know, his engine rockets right there. This is not bad. I mean, there are worse kind of peg jobs that you could have with him. Okay. But he is amazing. I love the spoiler detail on here. Let's see if we can pick that up right there. The details on there. I don't know how well those lines are popping up. But this looks tremendous, guys. I really love this. I really wish I didn't love it because now it's just going to keep me going. I'm going to be jumping back into Transformers now. This is just nuts. This is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. I just love the look of this, and God, I'm falling back into this, guys. It's terrible. I'm not gonna jump on every figure. I'm gonna hold off. Here's another thing that they're definitely improving on is the wheels here. The wheels are nice. You got the hubcap right there. I mean, this is just. It was a monster to transform it, but that's just because I was used to the other way. I was thinking, oh, it's just going to be like this. It wasn't. It was completely different. But the detail on here is, I mean, you have the lights. You have his headlight details right there. Everything's looking tremendous on here. I mean, it's just tremendous. Extra details. I mean, I'm definitely going to do some poses with him. Trying to see if I can get him to hold the Matrix. That's going to be pretty amazing. I'm going to try and include a few stills of that in the videos. A few different poses of him. At least I'm going to try. But there we are. I mean, this is Hot Rod Studio Series 86. A tremendous pickup. If you guys can grab it right now. I know they're available, like you guys saw earlier, Amazon, eBay, who knows, maybe BigBagToyStore.com, or a few others like TF Source and a few other sites. But definitely, if you guys can cop this one, you're a Transformers fan, you're a fan of the 1986 movie, you want to get this one, guys. So there we are. There I am. There you are. I want to thank you guys for checking out the video. As always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. If you have some comments, questions, concerns, some suggestions, hit me up in the comments section below, or better yet, email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. As always, I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel. If you're not supporting that channel, why not? Hit that red button below, hit that bell for notifications, so you can follow us on more videos coming through the pipeline. Now, that's all we have for this video.